What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We're on CM42 TV, and ladies and gents, it's time to finally check out the brand new trailer, the first trailer, the only trailer in existence to this point, of the brand new James Bond 007 movie that's coming out next year in 2020. No Time to Die. It's going to be a very exciting time next year. I've talked about this loads of times. Been saying 2019 is going to be an incredible year for cinema. 2019 is done now, which is crazy. We've still got a few big ones to come out, but you know what I mean. And then next year is just the unknown. Next year, so many random films coming out, so many original films, which is so cool. I say that, but now this is Bond film number 625. Daniel Craig returning to be James Bond 007. We have Rami Malek in this film as well, who of course played Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody, who I thought was incredible and deserved the Oscar. And a bunch of other guys. It's going to be a great movie. Of course, all the James Bond stuff. There's always a good laugh. There's always a good time. They always seem to get most of it right. You know, James Bond fans are very, very happy to please, or easy to please, I should say, because they like to be happy. They like to see the beauty that Daniel Craig is putting in. They like to see the fights. They like to see the gadgets and all that good stuff. There is very few things that they like to pick apart. Where like Star Wars fans and Avengers fans and all that stuff tend to be a bit more picky. But anyway, I don't know how I got onto that. No Time to Die! First trailer. Let's check it out right now. Here we go. Not seen this yet. There he is. Typical, another part of James Bond.
We all have our secrets. You just didn't get to yours yet.
Oh, nice line. There we go. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. Another part of James Bond, the car chases.
You can respond. Where's 007?
Ah.
I need a favor, brother. You're the only one I trust for this.
Look at it, man.
The world's moved on, Commander Bond.
You were 00.
2 years.
Oh, cool.
Stay in your lane. You get in my way, I will put a bullet in your knee. The one that works.
I thought you two would get along.
Nice. I like it.
Bond. James Bond.
So you're not dead.
Hello, Q. I've missed you.
It's the most valuable asset this country has. If you feel yourself losing control,
I'm not going to lose
Oh.
control. James.
My God.
Everything for her.
You want to talk about throwbacks? Callbacks?
When her secret finds its way out,
Mmm.
it'll be the death of him.
Our secret.
You don't know what this is.
James Bond.
Is that him?
License to kill.
Oh. That's good goosebumps.
History of violence. I could be speaking to my own reflection.
Hmm.
Only your skills die with your body.
This is a...
You survive long after.
Whoa.
History isn't kind to men who play God.
Yes. Absolutely, ladies and gents. Nice. Nice. Holy God. We ain't got no time to die. April 2020. Ladies and gents, we reacted to the Black Widow trailer yesterday. That's May 2020. Now we got April 2020 and it's going to be No Time to Die. A great title, total Bond title. Special shout out to Ana de Armas, who plays Paloma in the new Bond film. She was the lead girl in Knives Out, which also stars Daniel Craig, and I'll tell you, if anybody's seen that film, I'm not spoiling anything. All I will say about Knives Out is Daniel Craig comes into it as a big character. I think he's top billing in the film, actually. And I'm just so used to hearing him with his normal accent, or at least his James Bond accent anyway. And he comes in and he just starts going, I'm here to talk about this murder that's happened here in Knives Out film. and it's just the most off-putting thing ever. And after a while you get used to it, but at first it's so jarring, it's unbelievable. Film looks great, it looks typical Bond. I love the fact that James Bond hasn't changed that much, even though, you know, since like the first one, Dr. No, all those years ago, all the way up to now, obviously it's evolved, whether it be actor-wise or production value-wise and all that good stuff. But even up to the Daniel Craig ones, whether it be Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace and Spectre, Skyfall, and now No Time to Die, they're like their own thing, but they're still James Bond. You know it's James Bond no matter what, but it's Daniel Craig's version, or it's the new generation of James Bond. It's really, really cool. They always have these bad guys. You saw 2 of the past ones in there, 2 of the greatest ones ever, and then of course the brand new bad guy being Rami Malek, who I think is going to be great. He looks feckin' weird anyway. You know what I mean? And I've kind of weirded him up with this mad mask thing, and he's got things wrong with his face and that sort of thing. So it's going to be very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I always enjoy the Bond films, even though they never rank that highly on my list of favourite films of that year. I don't consider them, you know, some of my favourite movies ever. I just always enjoy watching them. You know, I kind of had a special soft spot for Spectre because Big Dave Bautista was in it. He had the one line where he got pulled off the train. I thought he was the best. Well, not him, but that scene, the fight on the train between Bond and Bautista's character. What is it? Gets? Is that what the character's called? I can't remember. But they had this great fight on a train. It was my favourite part of Spectre. Skyfall is one of the best, you know, detective spy films I've ever seen. That is up there with my favourite Bond films as well. And I love Dr. No. You know, I just watched it for the first time this year, I believe, and it was so much fun. I'd love to go back and watch as many of them as I can. I know there's like, as I say, 646, but I'd like to try and get to a few of them and watch the different Bonds and watch like the evolution of the character, get my favourites, get my favourite films, my least favourites, my favourite Bonds, that sort of thing. So, yeah. It's not very often we get to talk about James Bond, but that sort of style of filmmaking on the channel, so let's take full advantage. I'm sure there'll be another trailer of this nearer to the time. We can talk about it on the podcast, of course. The Good Bit podcast, available on all podcasting outlets, wherever you get your favourite podcasts, whether it be Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, anywhere. Anchor FM, where we are now, so give us a wee follow on there, subscribe, a rating, and check out our new episodes. And yes, here we go on CM42 TV. Subscribe for more, leave me a comment, share the video with a pal, I would greatly appreciate it. And of course I'm on social media, Twitter and Instagram. I'm back on social media, thank the Lord. I explain all in the most recent podcast how I was suspended and removed from Twitter because of the breach of policy from years ago. We'll talk about it at full length on the Good Bit podcast. That is the most recent one, which I believe is episode 59, which is again a really random number. But until next time folks, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Cheers.